Appreciate everyone hopping in once again. We'll get going on this. Get my keyboard out of the way. Emptied my trash before this one. I probably look like a crazy degenerate if anyone ever looks through my trash. I'm going to start with the 21-22 Optic, and then I'll do the hoops. These are the Fanatics exclusives. So they have, I think they're like a blue-green, if I recall correctly, if I read right. Fanatics Parallels is all it says. Looking for block by block and boom shakalaka case hits. Solid names there. There's also the Fanatics like memorabilia inserts, potential redemptions and stuff like that. So, man, and honestly, I feel like the Spurs just took it to them at home too, the whole game. Like, it's crazy. We'll start with 21-22 Optic. Looking for Cade. Looking for Mobley. There's an empty box right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. 5 cards per pack. Oh, insanely good. All right. There's Seth Curry for the Sixers. There's Kenyon Martin, James Harden. There's Evan Mobley, first pack there. And then we have a Steph Curry on the Express Lane. Looks like a silver prism. Pretty solid first pack there. Also, like, for being Optic and from 5 years ago, these are like the least bent Optics I've opened. So, used to Optic football where it's got like a 20-degree angle to every card. These are flat. All right, good first pack. All right, there's MPJ. There's Garland, Luka on the Mavs, Jared Butler there for the Jazz, and a Donovan Mitchell splash. All of those people are on different teams now, I'm pretty confident, so I'll be diligent sorting. All right, Brogdon. There's Josh Hart. There's Rubio. Bones Highland, great name. Kenyon Martin on the Optic Silver. All right, got one of the purples in here. Sabonis Vucevic. There's Jalen Johnson there for the Hawks and the purple rated rookie. These aren't numbered, but retail exclusive. Like I said, good looking cards. Pretty flat, pretty good shape. And Anthony Davis there on the winner stays. There's Matt coming to see some basketball get ripped. Thank you for your referral, getting your buddy in here. Hopefully he enjoys Jake's sale. There's Westbrook, Brandon Boston Jr., there's Cole Anthony, and LaMelo on the My House. All right, last pack of the Optic. It's Derek Favors, DiVincenzo, Moses Moody, Matisse Thybulle, and for the Thunder, Jeremiah Robinson Earl on the silver Optic. All right. So there's our 21 draft class. We'll do hoops next. Fanatics blaster here. These are 8 packs, 8 cards per pack, 64 cards total. There's some Fanatics exclusive parallels in here. All right, your empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, pack 1. Oh, nice. That's the Fanatics exclusive right up front there. Man, so these are such thick packs for 8 cards. All right, so it's the blue and red. Color looks so good in the light. Jordan Hawkins. Jeez Louise. These are going to be hard to see. There's Alex Tooney. That is a green looking parallel. So both these not numbered, but very good looking on the color side. John Brahm, Trae Young, Walker Kessler, Danny Wolf, Hugo Gonzalez, and Jonathan Isaac there. So we only did the 21 Optic Blaster so far. So we had the Mobley Optic rated rookie. We have a silver rookie there for the Thunder. And then that Express Lane with Steph Curry there is a silver as well. And then we're just getting to the Fanatics blasters here. It's a retail green, not numbered, but color rookie there in our first pack. And you'll see the Hoops exclusive color is in the front of the pack, the last one. So, or I guess it's technically maybe the back, but there's Jaylen Brown on the All-Stars. Shy highlights. Zach Collins. There's James Harden on the All-Stars. Cade. Colin Murray-Boyles there for the Raptors. Denny for the Trailblazers. And Jaren Jackson for the Grizz. Pack 3. DeAndre Ayton. Christian Braun. That's the line parallel. That's name I still should have probably looked up by now. Donovan Mitchell on the All-Stars. TJ McConnell. There's Asa Newell there for the Hawks. And Tristan Da Silva for the Magic. All right, pack 4. There's Nick Smith Jr. There's not the Hornet you're looking for probably, but block by block. I think this is probably a retail insert maybe. I haven't seen this one before. For the Hornets there, it's Paulo, Stephen Castle, CJ McCollum, Keontae George, Anthony Davis, and Elijah Martin there in the back for the Raptors. A lot of Raptors rookies popping up early for Nick there. All right. I got another Fanatics exclusive here. If I can get it out. There we go. All right. It's Alex Sarr there in the blue-red. Fanatics exclusive parallel there. It's Amin Thompson for the Rockets. Giannis, Siakam, Sengun, Max Struss. Hated him in the playoffs. Ron Holland. Loved him in the playoffs. Caruso. This pack was just all those dogs. All right. Jameer Watkins there, rookie to open up. De'Aaron Fox, hardwired. It's interesting seeing some of these different parallels. I haven't ripped any retail yet. Healed, Paul George. There's Trey Johnson for the Wizard. A couple Wizard rookies in this pack. Jeremy Sochan for the Spurs. All right, Zach LaVine. Zach Edey. Jeez Louise. RJ Barrett. Obi Toppin. Tyler Hero. There's Ja. Ben Surratt for the Nets. And Brunson there for the Knicks. All right, last pack of the first Fanatics box here. We have Jalen Williams. There we go. Miles McBride for the Knicks there, numbered 299. Can't remember who ended up not trading or selling them, but there's a numbered card for you. Max Christie, Peyton Pritchard, Matherin, Lowry, Donovan Mitchell, and Cason Wallace there in the back. First numbered card for the Knicks. All right, box 2 here. We still have 200 cards to go. 80 in each of these signature boxes. Now I'm looking at the top here. So, all right, 8 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Prince. Checkerboard looking Amen Thompson there. Haven't seen that parallel. Must be your retail or SP maybe. Jimmy Buckets. There's Ace Bailey for the Jazz and Steph Curry on the highlights. All right, Devin Vassell, Steph, Nick Clifford for the Kings, Rasheer Fleming, Cole Anthony, Cody Williams, Drake Powell for the Nets, and there's Zion James for the Hornets. Got every Hornets rookie besides Khan so far. Still looking for Flag. Still looking for Dylan Harper. Still looking for Ray Nod. It's a good looking card. All right. Lonzo. There's Brandon Miller. Net to net for the Hornets. Desmond Bane. Derek Lively. There's Kalkbrenner again for the Hornets. Jokic. Leonard. And Reisiger for the Hawks. All right, our first Fanatics exclusive there. We got Obi Toppin, Jamal Sneed, Ja, Nikola Jovic, Grayson Allen, Sadiq Bey, Kristaps Porzingis, and did not know he was in the league still, Andre Drummond. All right, 4 more packs in our Fanatics blaster. Should still have a Fanatics exclusive in here. See what else pops up along the way. There's Ant-Man. Young Hansen, the Buzz. Love the inserts in this. You can see it's just full of bees. That's what that is in the background. A little honey. Jalen Brunson. DeAndre Hunter. Russell Westbrook. Kyrie. Klingan. And Jalen Suggs there. I do feel like this is such a upgraded... This looks like Hoops premium stock from what Panini was putting out, but paper. All right, Shy up front. Hugo Gonzalez. A little parallel there. Neesmith, Holiday, Najee Marshall. There's Wemby and Jayshawn Tate. All right, 2 more packs in the hoops. Not sure why Hugo Gonzalez is front and center, but he is for now. All right, we have Brandon Clark, Chris Middleton, Steph Curry, Michael Porter Jr., Mikal Bridges. There's Chaz Lanier for the Pistons, Aaron Gordon, We got our last pack for Fanatics here. There's our last Fanatics exclusive there. Jamal Murray. We got a green in here too. Can we... Kobe White for the Bulls. There is Holmes. John Tange for the Jazz. Tyrese Halliburton. Filipowski. Jaden Daniels. And Bruce Brown there to finish the Fanatics blasters. We'll get in the signature class. See what that looks like this year. Happy it's licensed. Get these ready to be more in the background. It's nothing if not shiny. All right. All right, first box. Oops. Looking for the SP Odyssey insert. I know there's autos possible in here. Nothing guaranteed. All right. It's your empty box. 10 packs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Oh, wow. So it reminds me of Court Kings off the hop, I would say. Kobe White. Brandon Miller. It's going to take me a second to read some of these. Small print. Clint Capella. DiVincenzo. Grayson Allen. Trey Johnson. It's like an orange parallel of Walker for the Pacers. That's a pretty good looking card right there. The Ace of Newell there in the back. Not numbered. Looks like I got all the Panini terms. I want to call the Pandora parallel. Round 1, pick 28 in the signature class there. Very good looking cards though. So Trey Johnson was a rookie in that pack. All right, not a bad first pack. I like the look of these a lot. Anything else getting those Court King vibes in some of the pictures, or should it be a different set? All right. Cody Williams, James Harden, Scoot Henderson. There's Luka, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Black. There's Dylan Harper, round 1, pick 2. And Wemby there on the chrome. I don't know what to call them silver outside of just chrome. But here's our first Dylan Harper, the break. Like it has everyone's draft pick in it. All right. Banchero, Barani, J.R. Holiday, Cason Wallace, Tristan Da Silva, Shai. So is that Rui? Yeah, Rui Hachimura on the orange, and Igor Demin, pure. That's the name of that insert. Interesting design. They look very clean. Yeah, no, the design is very, very nice. I'm excited. I have 2 football hobbies coming of this. I was able to get on pre-order.
Who does he play for?
That's the Net Brooklyn. All right. KD, Terrence Mann, Nas Reed, undrafted. Jaime Jacques Jr., Zach Edey. Let's see, Chris Middleton, Isaiah Collier, and Andrew Wiggins there in the back. All right, another orange in here. Here's Andrew Wiggins. Forgot he was the #1 overall pick. Ron Holland, crazy, he was #5 pick. Brandon Ingram, Missy, Giannis, Anthony Simons. There's Jason Tatum in the orange, and Thomas Sorbear on the high fidelity. Really, really good looking inserts in this set. All right, halfway through box 1 and then on to our last box. Cam Johnson, Peyton Pritchard, there's Jalen Brunson, Cam Whitmore, Desmond Bain, Franz Wagner, it's Bronny James. It's a different color pair, looks like a bronze almost. Not numbered. And then Kobe White there in the back. Man, this brownie's a little bit beat up in these corners here. Luckily, it's not like a numbered LeBron, but hard to see. But all right. Jalen Green, Reichitzer, Stephen Castle, Malik Bridges, Alex Caruso, undrafted, Bradley Beal, Kevin Love, and Tyrese Halliburton there. It's like a refractor there, yep. Hopefully he comes back healthy. Sengun, Jared Allen, Herbert Jones, Mike Conley, DeAndre Ayton, D'Angelo Russell, Niederhauser for the Clippers in the rookie card, and then there is Steph on the Pandora looking parallel here. Doesn't have a name on it, but good looking card. All right. Grady Dick, Horford, Cat, Dorian Finney-Smith, Colin Sexton, it's like a orange again maybe, Dylan Jones, Lauri Markkanen there, and Rob Dillingham there in the back. All right. Halliburton, Lively, White, Turner, Kessler, Vassell, Dyson Daniels, and Trey Johnson there on the after image. Solid first box. Good looking product. All right. Last box here. Quick 80 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Anthony Simons, Ceylon, Porzingis, Gobert, there's LeBron, Jokic, looks like a pink there. There's DiVincenzo. Let's see. For the Kings, out of 250, Zach LaVine. First numbered card out of here. Looks good with the purple, too. Just a little bent. Which one? Some of them are a little bent for sure. The chrome ones really can have a little bit of a bow to them. Oh, yeah. All right. Brandon Miller, Clint Capella, DiVincenzo, Grayson Allen, Jalen Green, Rice-Hitcher. There's one of those bronzes of Derek White, and James Harden there in the back. Andrew Wiggins, Ron Holland, Brandon Ingram, Messi, Giannis. There's Walker Clayton, DeAndre Ayton on the orange, and Jacques Jr. for the Heat. Not quite as bent. Nice looking. I think we have a numbered card there in the back. Hopefully, looks like it. Derek White, Miles Turner, Walker Kessler, Vassell, Dyson, Kobe White, Maluk for the Suns, and for the Bucks, maybe not numbered. Doesn't look like it, but maybe it's like a yellow looking Pandora. I thought it was gold, but a really good looking Giannis there for the Bucks. Looks like it should be numbered. Just do not see it. All right, pack 5 here. Still looking for Khan, looking for Flag. Take either of them. Steph Castle, Mikal Bridges, Caruso, Bradley Beal, Kevin Love, Cam Johnson. There's Khan. There we go. And Nick Smith Jr. there in the back, but take that for the Hornets. Yeah, same, man. Yeah, he's like almost because he's licensed with Panini for his autos. Like he's just harder to come by or something. I don't know what it is. All right. Sar, Chris Dunn, Porter Jr., Zach LaVine, Jokic, Steph, Josh Giddey, and there's another Con there on the pure. All right. Let's see. Could use an edge comb, Flag, Reynaud probably be nice. Markkanen, Rui, Jarris Walker. There's Tatum, Miles Turner, and Dyson Daniels there in the back. All right. 3 packs remain. Peyton Pritchard, Jalen Brunson, Whitmore, Desmond Bain, Franz Wagner, KD, Mike Conley, and James Harden unfazed there. In the back. All right. We got Obi Toppin, Tyrese Maxey, Ty Jerome, Larson, Hartenstein, Wemby, Thero, the rookie card, and CJ McCollum there in the back. We head into that last pack. All right, we have Terrence Mann, Naz Reid, Jack Jr., Zach Edey, Chris Middleton, Isaiah Collier. There's Ulbrich there on the refractor, and Anthony Davis there in the back. All right, I'll run through some of these top-loaded cards real quick. There'll be more, but that's just kind of what I did on the spot while we're going through these. There's Khan. There's Steph on the Pandora-looking rookie. Or not rookie, but Pandora-looking insert. Another Khan. Tatum on the orange. Sorbear on the high fidelity. Demon, pure. There's a Dylan Harper rookie. Miles McBride out of 299. There's Yang Hansen on the Buzz. Zach LaVine 250. Thero on the orange. Giannis on the yellow or gold Pandora. Once again, surprisingly not numbered, but good-looking card nonetheless. Evan Mobley rookie. Tyrese Halliburton refractor. Newell on the Pandora looking. There's a checkerboard looking Amen Thompson. Hugo Gonzalez parallel. Kobe White green. Express Lane Steph Curry and the silver Optic. Robinson Earl, silver Optic rookie there, and Alex Tooney there in the back. Appreciate everybody hopping in. I'll get this recording up here pretty shortly.